Welcome back everyone to another movie trivia Schmoedown reaction video. Today we have a title match in the live event from New York. Paul Oyama Primetime versus the Insneider Jeff Sneider. This is going to be a big one, and as I said my previous match, I did not watch this on the live stream because I want that to be cut into the separate part as the Schmoedown have done it so I decided to do that. And this one, as you probably have known by the time of the release date, is going to be sort of late because I'm probably quite busy on Friday. Yeah, I'm recording this on a Saturday, spoiler alert. I just watched it chapter 2 on Friday night and it was great. I like it okay, but that's for a separate video. If you want to think what I fully thought, check out my podcast Councilmen show, which will be live streaming tomorrow night at 8 p.m. EST, so go check that out. But for today, that is not talking about chapter 2, not talking about my podcast, we're talking about the Schmoedown, the live event. Once again, title match, Insneider versus Primetime. First of all, I'm going to be rooting for Primetime because once again, he's from the fan leagues. I respect the fans who work their way up to the community in the Schmoedown. So Chance, Kevin Smith, Paul Oyama, big respect to them, big fans of them too. I watched them during their times in the fan league, and now very recently I've started competing in the fan league because it's a lot of fun, and I just want to prove myself too. So yeah, not to mention also, he studied in the state of Indiana. I'm not gonna mention the university because it's blasphemy, but just kidding. Anyway, yeah, Paul is a great guy. I know he is, and I'm supporting him in this one. And despite Jeff say that he likes my reaction when I met him in Chicago briefly, so I'm a huge fan of Jeff as well. Nothing but respect to him, but I gotta go with Paul because I feel like Paul just knows a bit more than Jeff Sneider. And also, talking about live show, look at this shirt, 2019, and I'm also going to, I cannot see the camera, but there you go, oops. But yeah, you see that the back on the back of the shirt, all those dates, that is awesome. I love this shirt already. But yeah, the movie trivia Schmoedown live. Sadly, apparently the Tempe in Arizona is cancelled, but they're doing a Schmoedown Throwdown, so that's going to be a good replacement. Also, if you have not heard, apparently Harloff is doing a raffle for people who go to Orlando, for the Orlando live show. If there is more than 500 people going there, he'll be doing a raffle during the live show. 4 people go to the stage, pre-show, play the game of the Schmoedown. I believe it's a 3-round match. And then the winner of that gets to go to LA for season 7 in 2020, and they get to play in the Schmoedown. That is crazy, so go check that out. Go to schmoedownlive.com, get the tickets. I once again unfortunately cannot go as a broke college student, cannot go to a lot of fancy places such as Orlando, but hopefully if they come back to the Midwest area, I'm going to be there once again. But I'm excited for this one, and I've talked a lot, but yeah, without any further ado, let's get to the reaction. Playing it in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna put this here. Champion of the world!
We got Paul Primetime. Oyama's got a strap around his waist.
You're going down, dude. I'm taking the belt from you. I'll see you in the Big Apple, which is my city.
You are the manager that has had the biggest impact on your players' performance.
Some might say manager of the year, Kaiser.
They're chronic killing it again, of course, with all these promos, baby. Oyama versus Sneider. It's crazy to think Oyama, I believe, is 26, I think, and he knows way so much. Prime time, set your clocks, baby. Gonna be some kind of promo, I'm guessing. Yep.
Are they good at movie trivia? We're going to find what it takes. We're going to find that out today because they both want to be part of the league.
It's the Insneider, Jeff Sneider.
I will be more than, I'll just say this, I'll be more than happy if Sneider won though. Because he deserves it. He's worked his way through so much in the teams league, in the singles league. He's having a hell of a year. And
Jeff Sneider has been in the league.
I know he's just a great guy all around.
The longest reigning team champion that we have ever had. He has had some quality.
People forget how good the Patriots are.
He is looking for that singles belt, trying to get to that title shot.
And you, champion of the world, Oyama.
He is the youngest champion this league has ever seen. Wow. He has never lost a match.
Oyama going to New York.
Oyama will be defending the championship against Band-Aid Talent or Sneider.
Fans came and said, hey, Mikey 3 belts, and well, here I am.
Mikey 3 belts. Read between the lines, buddy.
And your winner, the Insneider, Jeff Sneider.
I heard Sneider have some unique wardrobe during this live show. I'm interested to see. Because he's always dressed up very interestingly.
You're going down, dude.
Which Jeff Sneider are we getting? Are we going to get a Sneider that's casual, that doesn't really care? Are we going to get the Jeff Sneider that has seen his way to winning multiple matches?
Snyder's a big game player.
Yeah.
Make no mistakes about it.
You're going to be facing the dungeon in New York. Do you have any words at all for Kaiser?
We'll see you there, and I have no doubt
I was there.
we're going to be taking them down. New York, we're ready to prove that love wins.
Right now, we got a new champion of the world, and I told you that it was prime time. I told you it was going to happen.
You won. The days when people are underestimating you are over. Heavy lies the head that wears the crown. Get ready, because there's no more underdog story anymore. The underdogs are the ones that are coming for you, and they're coming for you every single day.
I'll see you in the Big Apple, which is my
This is a cool promo.
There you go. Look at that. Crowd is pumped. We are pumped. And ladies and
Woo! And he's wearing the same shirt as I do.
Primetime Paul Oyama, youngest champion, singles champion to then play against Jeff Sneider, veteran in the league, finally gets his shot. I had a chance to play against him. It was a #1 contender match at the Collider Collision. The first one we ever did, it was a battle. I won by the skin of my teeth and just beat Jeff Sneider. Jeff Sneider then almost had a complete shutdown against Bibiani. It looked like it was done. I think he was burnt out after the Patriots. He shut down and looked, we're not going to see this anymore. The fire of Jeff Sneider is gone. And then anarchy happens. Roxy Stryer joins him as a manager, and Draco joins him as a teammate. And the fire in Sneider has never been better than now. But he's playing up against a kid at 22 years old that knows more than I don't know how he knows so much at 22.
Yeah, I mean, it's disgusting how much he knows
It really
at the
is.
ripe young age of 22. And when you look at the manager's storyline, it's seeing Kaiser come in and watching him help mold Paul Oyama, and then Roxy Stryer coming in, restoking that fire of Jeff Sneider. There are reasons why you really value a manager in this league, but once you get up there in front of the white hot spotlight, your manager can't help you anymore. They can whisper some nice advice, they can do the third base signs from the corner, but it's going to be you and you alone. So Jeff Sneider, who has competed very well so in a live event with a Bears jersey that was much too small for his body. Going up against Paul Oyama, the first time he is in front of a crowd like this, so will that factor into it at some point during the epic 5-round match? You just got word that pizza is here.
Not pizza.
No.
Apparently, there's another video that we have to show. Someone wants to say something. There's a message on the video. Oh, here we go.
I guess we'll roll with it.
What is this?
What's up, New York City? Well, I got some good news, and I got some bad news. The good news is, you all get to watch the greatest competitor in Schmoedown history defend his title against a basket case who thought it was a big deal to finish 5 coloring books on his flight over. Now, speaking of flights over, I missed mine.
Really?
I got kicked off the plane. You see, it wasn't my fault. I was sitting next to Robert Meyer Burnett. He started taking his socks off, walking around the plane before it left. I said, buddy, you're not John McClane, and this ain't the Nakatomi building. You put your socks back on before I knock you over the head with a tray table. Next thing I know, I got air marshals walking me off the plane, like I did something wrong. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because the Smasher's there to watch Paul's back. Just in case old Slappy Stryer and the Pistachio Kid get jumpy. So Paul, you go out there, you make the dungeon proud, and
Interesting.
you kick this kid's ass.
Interesting.
As far as New York City goes, I'll see you soon.
Hashtagging manager of the year. Look at that. So Kaiser.
Oh, that's manager of the year. I didn't realize.
So the war between Stryer and Kaiser, I guess, takes place online.
Look, I'll say this, the guy's a hell of a manager, but if I'm Paul Oyama or anybody else, I'm not getting into a car with a guy who films himself while he's driving, takes his hand off the steering wheel to reframe the camera. That is not safe driving, everybody. Be defensive out there.
All right, so his
Yikes.
player is ready, and
I've been saying
we are gonna go to
yikes
the tail
a
of the
lot
tape here.
recently.
Mark, how does it go?
The tale of the tape is as follows. Jeff Sneider, who is the lower-ranked opponent going up against, obviously, the belt-wearing Paul Oyama. Jeff Sneider, he is very good at crime movies. He is very good at 80s movies, and he is very good at looking older than he actually is. He's only 21 years old.
Good. And Paul Oyama.
Primetime Paul Oyama, the guy knows 2010s movies, action movies, and he also knows how to party in a hotel room in Secaucus, New Jersey until 4 in the morning. What a
Wow.
time we had. We should have FaceTimed you.
All right, so with that, I ask you, are you ready?
I am prepared, ready to go. Let's rock. It's a championship.
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's time! Hey, is that Kearns? I think I saw Kearns from Take 3. Schmoedown!
5 rounds for the movie trivia Schmoedown Championship of the World. Introducing first. Representing the Odd Couple. Led to the
There's people
ring
bullying them. Interesting.
by his manager, Roxy Stryer.
So people love Roxy, but not a fan of Sneider.
Of 9 wins, 5 defeats, and 2 knockouts.
Who's that?
He is the former
That's a party right there. Who are they?
2-time team champion and the #1 ranked contender, Jeff the Insneider Sneider.
Who are they?
Look at him. What an ovation by the challenger.
His entire family and
Aww.
led by his manager, Roxy Stryer.
His whole family walks with him.
There he is.
Ross,
Look at the outfit.
this audience.
Look at the outfit on the challenger. This is his first singles championship match ever. The Insneider's been in many championship battles, never singles championship. And there he is.
There's Jeff Sneider.
There he is. He is the #1 contender
Woo!
with nunchucks.
He has nunchucks.
He's got nunchucks.
That's not safe.
He knows how to use it.
He's got nunchucks. Oh, Roxy Stryer's grabbing the mic. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what we get here.
No, seriously, Kaiser, where are you? Because I know that that's a joke, right? Because best manager of the year? Where are you, Kaiser? No? Does anybody see Kaiser? Anyone? No. Because where is he? And does he even care that he has a player defending a title belt tonight? Probably not. A player, by the way, who has never headlined a live event like this. Who was backstage with his headphones on, shaking, talking to himself because he's that afraid of Jeff Sneider.
That's how Paul trains, man. I'm pretty sure that's how he do it.
As he should be, by the way, because I'm standing next to one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah. I highly agree with that statement.
Sneider, 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 Sneider.
Sneider, Sneider.
Jeff, by the way, who defended the belt 6 times, thank you.
I believe it's more than that. It's more than 6.
Only person to win the belt twice with 2 different teammates. And Jeff, who after tonight will secure his place on the Mount Rushmore of Schmoedown after he takes down Oyama. So one more time. Sneider, Sneider,
Sneider, Sneider.
Well, there you go. Oh, you got.
Before we bring out the champion, I saw this kid backstage, okay? Can't even grow a mustache, all right? Thank you all for coming tonight. Paul Oyama, your initials may be P.O., but I'm the one P.O.'d tonight, and I'm hungry. I'm coming for that belt. And Roxy's the manager of the year.
Well, there you go. Thank you to Elton John and Roxy.
show up.
And we are
Is that
ready
an
to go
Elton
here.
John
And the
costume?
challenger sits down,
Wow.
And his manager and his opponent.
Whoa. Whoa.
Representing the Dungeon.
Whoa.
Led to the ring by the Smasher, Kevin Smith. With a record of 5 wins, no defeats, and 1 knockout. He is
Let's
the
blow up.
undefeated, undisputed, movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Primetime Paul Oyama.
Oh.
Oyama, showered with booze.
Wow, he's getting a lot of booze.
What an impact he's made on the league. What an impact he has made on the league. And he's walking through the areas, the Smasher right behind him, and they're walking through. He doesn't care. Still a lot of high five. He's got the belt on his shoulder. What does he care? He hears them screaming and yelling at him, but he knows that he's earned this spot here, and he's walking up there. And here we go with both.
Oyama emerges with the belt onto the stage.
There's Oyama.
Kevin Smith.
He's right here. He's in the shirt.
Oyama getting in Sneider's face.
There he is.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, we can hang out with Al for a little bit.
All right, so
Very nice.
look at Oyama clocking Sneider, just walking right by. And
Oyama.
now for the crowd. Oyama's got his. Look at this, and we're ready, ladies and gentlemen.
He looked at
feel
his
it.
watch because it's prime time.
You can feel it in the crowd. Wow.
Wow, the chance.
Who's louder? Who's louder? Oyama fans or Sneider fans? And we are ready. All right, here we go, Mark.
This isn't it.
Now does round number 1. 5 rounds. 5 rounds for the title. How does it go?
5 big rounds, gentlemen, for the championship and the honor of wearing that belt again or continuing to wear said jewelry. Round number 1, it's a normal round 1.
We ask the champion first. Are you ready?
Hey Sneider, look at all these people you're about to disappoint.
Nice.
Are you ready, champ?
Set your clocks.
All right. And Sneider, are you ready?
Oh yeah, ma.
What the?
Then let's get
What's that?
ready to Schmoedown! Here we go, 5 rounds for the championship. Round number 1. Question number 1. From the realm of action adventure, Steve McQueen and Paul Newman can be found in which 1974 disaster film?
It's a fun match because each competitor looks like they have a role in the film A Night at the Roxbury.
Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paul.
The Towering Inferno.
Yes.
No,
Sneider.
didn't got it.
The Towering Inferno.
1-1. They're jabbing. They're jabbing.
Gentlemen, we move on to animated movies, and your question is, what 2011 animated film features the voice talents of Isla Fisher, Abigail Breslin, Ned Beatty, Bill Nighy, and Johnny Depp?
2011.
This is going to be the
Oh,
question.
my marker ain't working.
It's a broad category, you know?
And 5,
I don't think I've seen the film, but I have a
4,
guess.
3, 2, 1. Snyder, you got it?
Rango?
Rango.
Yes!
Yes, Rango, baby.
Oyama.
Rango.
2-2. 2-2. All right. Question 3, dramas. Daniel Day-Lewis received an Oscar nomination for playing the character Reynolds Woodcock in what 2010's film? I said Wood.
I know, I heard it. It was funny.
What's that name? Oh my god.
Imagine being
Oh my
that
god,
serious,
I'm blank.
But that's your last name in the movie.
5. There's children.
I'm
here.
a serious
4,
actor.
3,
I'm playing Woodcock.
2, 1.
Oh my god, I'm blanking on the title.
Junior Ruse. Phantom Thread.
Yes, and Jeff.
Phantom Thread.
I
Why am I blanking on that name? Holy cow. I was like, it's that.
Next question. They know their stuff. Your next question is in the world of movie quotes. And your query is, what 90s film has the line, I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really? Get busy living or get busy dying?
Oh,
And a hush falls over the crowd.
90s film.
There we go.
Five, 4,
That's probably not right.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Snyder.
All you, Oyama.
Okay, and Paul?
The Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
Holy cow, I wrote down Shawshank Redemption.
4-3, Snyder.
I thought that was wrong.
Misses his first
Oyama's still a perfect round
Wow.
halfway through round number 1.
Fantasy
I'm surprised.
Sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. What is the full name of the ship computer that goes rogue in 2001, A Space Odyssey?
That gets a come on from
I
the
know.
crowd. Wow. You ever have a computer go rogue on you? Pretty much every day for you. I've seen you operate
You ever seen this thing? 5, 4,
More often than not, Christian has the flashlight on his phone and doesn't realize it.
1, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Paul.
You're not fooling me. HAL 9000.
HAL 9000 is correct. Snyder.
I switched it to 3000.
Oh no, he had HAL 3000!
I only wrote down
That's not
Hal.
correct!
Whoa, Snyder misses 2 in a row.
Oh boy!
And Oyama has not missed yet. 5-3.
It's the first person to blink, even though both gentlemen are wearing sunglasses. That looks like a blink from Sneider.
Gotta lock in there. Here we go.
All right, crowd might need your help on this one because the next category is comedy.
Ha 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 ha.
I think I love it even more because I think deep down you hate that bit.
Not so much.
All right, your question is, what stand-up comedian slash actor co-starred with Owen Wilson in 2002's I Spy? And a very special shout out to another very funny comic who performed last night, Mr. Brett Sheridan.
Yeah.
Was very
Brett.
very, very funny set last night. He had to follow that.
All right, 5, 4, 3.
No
2,
idea. Will Ferrell?
1. Pens down, Paul.
David Spade.
No. And
Watch your drinks, folks. Bill Cosby.
no.
The answer is Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
Do you think we want to ask the question with the answer Bill Cosby?
I don't know. I thought it was.
He did Song of the South, so anything's possible.
All right, well,
Was he on the TV show, Ellis?
Is human.
That's what it
and
was.
Jeff Sneider misses again, so it is 5.
Who played Kaiser Soze in The Usual Suspects? All right,
Bill
what's the next-
Cosby.
All right, what's the next one? Here we go. Number 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just ask the next question.
Yeah. Number 7. Horror thriller. Horror thriller. In Interview with the Vampire, who plays Claudia, who is the young dying girl turned into a vampire by Tom Cruise?
Because the last question was Eddie Murphy. Who was the toughest comic for you to follow when you were doing stand-up? You remember?
I liked doing it, but it was tough as Rogan.
Joe Rogan? Yeah.
5, 4,
I guess we'll get my answer
3.
later.
George Wallace, 2.
Kirsten
Wallace
Dunst.
is amazing.
Absolutely. 1. Pens down, please. And Jeff Sneider.
Kirsten Dunst?
Yes, and Paul.
KD, Kirsten Dunst.
That's right. All right. Last question in round number 1 with Oyama seeing a 6-4 lead here.
These are 80s movies, the 1980s, and your question is, what type of insect becomes a protector to the kids in 1989's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Remember that movie? You're right? Yeah.
It's a good.
That was a good movie.
Good one.
It's a good movie.
They're doing a remake, I think, right? Or a sequel?
Oh, I think they are on that.
I mean, you can say that about anything.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
Hands down,
An ant?
And Paul.
Yeah, I think it's wrong. Grasshopper?
No, and Sneider.
I think I got my own too. Bumblebee?
No.
Ants, right?
Ants. Looking for an ant.
Oh, there's 2 options.
I am erasing every right answer, guys. I had ant and switched it again. You're right. I need to trust my gut, Roxy. I'm not playing well.
All right, so that is the end of round 1. That is the end of round 1. The managers can come out here. The end of round 1 is you go over to round.
Gotta take advantage of those mistakes. That's bad.
How does that go? Round number 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to round number 2. Round number 2 is affectionately known as the wheel rounder. Today it's known as the hat round. Each opponent currently enjoys a 2-point lead over Jeff Sneider. Paul, you get to choose whether you'd like to pick out of the hat first or defer to your opponent.
Snyder's already a little sweaty. I'll let him go ahead and get this over with.
Very sweaty.
Right.
Ton up here.
Sneider,
So
Sneider
it's a
comes
little
to hat.
tight.
Sneider, you're going to go first, but I am going to read the categories out to you before you pick. Here are the categories, and because the champion has the option to either put opponents or spinners in there, he chose to put them in there. So opponents and spinners, or spin again is in there. Spin again is in there, or choose again. And here are the categories: Judd Apatow, sports films, Nicole Kidman, war films, crime, 80s movies, Matthew McConaughey, festival darlings, Pixar, and Harry Potter.
Harry
All right,
Potter.
So here you go. Here is Snyder's
Harry
first
Potter is in it.
choice here.
Cannot remember the last time a Geekdom category is in.
It's you. He said you go first. Oh wait, we have a digital wheel?
No, we don't have a digital
Oh, all
wheel.
right, okay.
So it's a funny,
It's a
crazy
joke?
make 'em
I
up.
get it.
Yeah. At your ready, sir.
Wait a
minute. Wait a minute. Making an appearance. It's the digital wheel.
We have the wheel. The wheel's working now.
Okay, it's not on opponent's choice, is it?
No. It hasn't spun yet.
All right, so Jeff, take a spin at the wheel.
Jeff, here's the spin. Here's your first spin. Here it goes.
See if the wheel wants to cooperate. Has it been out partying?
I don't even want to look.
There it goes.
This is ugly.
Round and round. Here it goes, the digital wheel. Is it feeling frisky?
Woo!
Pixar movies.
He wants that Harry Potter.
Pixar.
I'm gonna respin.
All right, here's the spin.
respin.
Final spin here for Sneider. Got to take whatever it lands on here. Here's the spin.
It's Harry Potter, you can all go home.
That's a big risk, Christian, knowing that he's got a weakness out there like Harry Potter.
A weakness? I wouldn't even call it.
Oh! Oh! That was so close to Harry Potter.
Oh boy.
80s. I will ask him the 80s.
Wow.
Here. All right.
Didn't get lucky.
Jeff, here you
Yikes.
go. 4 questions. Which 1980s film is about a nerdy outcast that secretly pays the most popular girl in school to go out with him to make him popular?
Can't buy me love.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Our buddy Court McCown in that movie.
Right. All right. Question 2.
That's
In
right.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, what is Clark going to do with his Christmas bonus?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, put in a swimming pool, B, go on vacation, C, buy a new car, D, give it to charity?
Put in a swimming pool.
1 point.
All right. Sneider takes the lead, Christian.
All right, here is question 3.
Christmas movies for the jury, please.
What store does Raymond say that he gets his underwear from in Rain Man?
Bloomingdale's?
Multiple choice.
A, JCPenney, B, Walmart, C, Macy's, D, Kmart?
Walmart.
I don't need the question, but I need the multiple choice.
You get it one more time. A, JCPenney, B, Walmart, C, Macy's, D, Kmart?
It's Walmart.
JCPenney.
I believe that is the Cincinnati Kmart.
Kmart is correct.
Challenge.
Challenge? What?
Somebody wrote it. Somebody said it in the front row.
Somebody screamed out in the front row?
Yeah.
Got it.
If somebody yelled Kmart before you answered.
I heard this also. So here's the thing. If that happens again, you will be thrown out of the building. Do not do it again. We have to re-ask the question now. That is, you cannot do that.
And I do not know this gentleman for the record.
Yeah. So
Neither do I.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Paul, I got to
That was
re-ask the
bullshit.
question. That's a part of the.
No, I get it. I get it.
Answer. Scream out the question again. You get thrown out of the building.
And that goes for anybody.
All right. Here we go. So
Even people who got married tonight.
that
Okay.
wait. That question's off the board.
Yikes.
Question's off the board.
Yikes.
It's total reset.
Totally off the board. Reset the whole question.
Can I challenge that ruling?
Yeah, I think that's a worthy challenge. So we'll confer.
Yeah.
And then
Come back.
we'll be right back after this quick timeout.
That was the first time that happened in a live show.
And the
I'm
ruling
surprised that
on
it's the first time.
field is such
Yikes.
because Jeff Sneider did not know the answer to the question. We deemed it unfair to ask him a makeup question that he might know the answer to. So what we're going to do instead is offer a 1-point question to Paul Oyama that will serve as his challenge.
All right.
And Paul, you're going to get 4 multiple choice options as well.
Yeah.
You're going to get 4 options, and the question is going to be worth 1 point.
That's a fair argument.
Which stand-up comic played Maurice, Akeem's co-worker in Coming to America? A, Don Rickles, B, George Carlin, C, Louis Anderson, D, Bob Newhart?
George Carlin?
No, it was Louis Anderson. Louis Anderson. So, all right, so now...
And you guys were all really good and quiet on that. I want to thank you, crowd. That was awesome.
So now we have question number 4, Jeff. Here's your last one. Who plays Eddie Valiant in Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Bob Hoskins.
2 points.
2 points.
So 7-6.
Very underrated film.
Actually, 9-6. It is 9-6.
9-6. 9-6. The wheel goes back on the board here. Paul Oyama will now get his either 1 or 2 spins.
Paul Oyama,
Set the
let's
wheel
do
back
this.
Up. Here is the wheel, and the first spin for Paul Oyama is in. Here we go. So after that, I think the 80s didn't work out necessarily the way Sneider wanted it to.
Hey, you get the lead, though. It's 9-6. And we're just going to gently rock the wheel awake here. You don't want to disturb a sleeping wheel.
There it is. All right, here's the spin.
There it goes. I'm so sorry she's not on the board.
Oh, 80s.
So it's another spin.
It's another spin. Go ahead, wheel. Fire
I wonder
up,
what
man.
program they use for this.
Opponent's choice.
Oh, son of a...
Sneider hits his opponent's choice.
So Jeff Sneider is now going to look at the wheel and determine what he is going to saddle Paul Oyama with. What category?
Sports movies.
Sports movies it is. Okay. Sports films.
That's a very interesting choice. I don't know if Paul's
All right,
weak
so
on that or
sports
no.
movies, 4 questions for Paul. In
There's
sports-
very few
Sports
things that
films,
Paul is
these
weak
are
at.
the
I don't know if that's one of them.
competition and the drama therein. Paul, your first of 4 questions in the world of sports movies. In the film Major League, Indians radio announcer Harry Doyle is played by what real-life baseball broadcaster?
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Harry Carey, B. Jack Buck, C. Vin Scully, or D. Bob Uecker?
Bob Uecker.
1
Bob
point for
Uecker.
Paul Oyama.
Yeah, knew that.
All right. Paul, your next question. Samuel L. Jackson's Ken Carter coaches what high school sport
Basketball.
in 2005's Coach Carter?
Basketball.
It is basketball. 2 points. And Paul Oyama now looking at a tie with Jeff Sneider. They each have 9 points. He can take the lead on this next question, his penultimate in this round. Who plays Quincy's father, Zeke, in the film Love and Basketball?
I've never seen the film, but I know the
I'm gonna go
cast.
multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, Dennis Haysbert, B, Keith David, C, Tate Diggs, or D, Forrest
I
Whitaker?
would say Tate Diggs. I don't know if that's right.
Tay Diggs.
That is incorrect. Jeff, I'm going to give you your options again for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Dennis Haysbert, B, Keith David, C, Tate Diggs, or D, Forrest Whitaker?
Keith David.
You said A? That is correct for a point. Dennis Haysbert it is.
Sneider takes the lead.
Wow.
And that point needs to go to Sneider, not
Sneider
Oyama.
takes it. 10-9. Sneider has 10 and Oyama has 9. All right, here we go.
There we go. All right. Paul, your last question in the world of sports movies. What 2001 sports romance stars Freddie Prinze Jr. as an aspiring pitcher in the Cape Cod Baseball League?
Summer Catch.
2 points
points.
for Paul Oyama, dear friend of the show,
Freddie
Freddie
Prinze.
Prinze Jr.
All right, so round number 3, we get to Oyama has a 1 point lead. The champion has a 1 point lead as we get to the betting round. The betting round, Mark, how does that go?
Place your who's behind
My
it,
phone
the
just
devil.
fell,
Go
so
ahead and
I'm
spin that
grabbing it.
wheel.
Here's the spin here. They're gonna, after they see what it lands on, they're going to write their points on the board.
Satan himself giving it a spin.
Yep. And we land on
There's choice.
spinner's
Well,
choice.
that's
Harry
actually
Potter.
Paul's choice, so now Paul can select. Paul, what category would you like your betting round question to be in?
Harry Potter.
He's the
Spinner's
spinner.
choice. He's a spinner.
Paul is the spinner, so he's
Wait a
on
second.
spinner's
I've
choice.
never even heard of someone choosing the category in round 3.
You can because he's
He
on
hits spinner's choice.
choice.
He chose it
Yeah.
in the wheel round. You can. It's 100%.
Team 80. Team 8. I don't know. I mean, Above the Line did that against Team
Yeah.
Action. So.
That's always been the rule. Always been the rule.
We're going to need a wager from Jeff and from Paul. So, gentlemen, please write down on the
Can I wager 0?
Yes,
You certainly can.
you can. All right.
There's gonna be an
once
interview
the
to Deep
wagers
Cut,
are
and Paul have
Paul,
played
you
in
need
Geek
to
and
write down
Fan
the
Leagues.
wager and then show
So,
us, not the crowd.
he was actually a champion in
Just show
Multiplex.
us.
Team
Thank
champ.
you very much. Jeff Sneider, I think we know what your wager is. Christian Harloff is going to be asking the question. Manager, okay, that is the bet for Jeff Sneider.
And Paul.
I showed Ellis already.
Okay.
We got it. We got it.
All right. Here we go. All right. So here we
I know
go.
my Wizarding World. Let's see if I know
Here
this.
is the
In
question.
the world of Harry
I'm not
Potter.
gonna look. I'm gonna.
Quidditch kid?
Yep. In the Harry Potter franchise, who plays the highly regarded wand maker, Mr. Ollivander?
Oh,
Ollivander, excuse me.
I believe the answer to that is John Roca.
Hello.
Watching from Australia, I believe.
All right. And 5,
I might be
4,
wrong, but I think
3,
this is right.
2, 1. All right, Sneider, how many points?
1,
And
Bill 9. I don't know.
incorrect.
John
One
Hurt.
point there. Go to 9. Oyama, how many points?
3.
And
John Hurt.
yes. John Hurt, 14-9. Big swing there as we get to the speed round. Speed round. And now we get the speed round.
That is a ballsy
Round number
bet
4,
on
how did
3.
we go?
And I will now stroll up in between the gentleman and referee because I'm great at it.
1 point.
Now as Mark hits it,
Wait.
we have now.
Score check. Shouldn't he be at 8? He bet 1 point.
He was
Oh,
at
he was at 10. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. 14-9. 14-9. And as we get to it, Mark's orange shoes. Mark takes stand there too. All right. All right, here we go. So Mark, you're gonna let me know. So Mark's gonna say the name. Do not answer until Mark says your name. And here we go, guys. You both ready? Jeff, you ready? Paul, you ready? Here we go. Question 1. What 80s comedy has this tagline? A lively comedy about a guy who isn't.
Beetlejuice.
No, Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, that is right.
All right. Question 2. Which eye is Kubo missing in Kubo and the Two Strings?
Left. 50-50 shot.
5, 4,
This is left eye, I think.
2, 1. Left eye. Left eye. All right. Question 3. Question 3. What is the subtitle of the 1993
Man in Tights.
Spoof, which was directed?
Men in Tights.
Yes. Question 4. What teen comedy franchise features characters named Jim Levinstein?
American Pie.
Yes. And your final question. The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, was released in which year?
2013.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a fast
So,
one.
going into this 5th round, Oyama finds himself with a 5-point lead, and at the end, Jeff Sneider now has to catch up going into this round, the 5th and final round, the championship.
Set your clocks, it's championship prime time, baby.
All right, Mark, round 5. How's it go?
I'm going Sneider to win though.
Thank you, guys, but a 4-point Harry Potter swing is going to be tough.
All right. With your 3 numbers.
8, 17, and 11.
8, 17, and 11 for the champion and the challenger.
6, 12, 14.
6, 12, and 14 for the challenger. And we start with Jeff Sneider, number 6.
Did you say number 6, Christian? I can talk again. I'm a real live boy.
Action adventure, Jeff. So you need the 2-pointer here. Here you go. Action adventure. Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage take on the villainous Ed Harris in which 1996 Michael Bay film?
The Rock.
2 points.
All-time great picture, and now Jeff Snyder's within one answer of forcing Oyama's hand and avoiding a TKO.
That's right. All right. There you go, Jeff. Denzel Washington for your 3-pointer. All right. Jeff, how many feature-length films has Denzel Washington directed?
I believe it's 3.
20 seconds to answer this one.
I don't need a breath. 3.
Correct. Tie game. All right, now we bounce to Oyama. Oyama's now going to
He knows his stuff.
It's impressive.
Dude, the people want Sneider to win. This is
It is
crazy.
tied at 15 points apiece. It has been a battle, and now Paul Oyama hits the stage for round number 5. Paul, your 2-point question, you selected number 8, and that corresponds to the 1980s. 80s films. Your question, to take a 2-point lead over Jeff, who stars as Lucas, the intelligent but socially inept 14-year-old high school student in the 1986 film Lucas?
Corey Feldman.
That is incorrect. The answer was Corey Haim.
Ooh.
Corey Haim.
All right, so we go back to
Oh
Oyama.
my god.
Oyama with his 3.
That is a mess up. A mess up.
Oyama's got number
Mess up.
7.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Okay, so Paul, for your 3-point question now, you selected number 17, and Doug Williams' number corresponds to the world of dance movies.
Such a
Dance movies. And your question,
Oof.
for a 3-point lead. Who plays the bar owner, Lil Lovell, in Coyote Ugly?
Oh my god, this is gonna be rough.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
I can certainly do that. Who plays the bar owner, Lil Lovell, in Coyote Ugly?
I don't think he knows
5,
this.
4, 3, 2.
Demi Moore.
Looking for Maria Bello.
All right.
Great Maria Bello.
Oh my god.
Stand on this now.
We're down to both 5-pointers.
So Sneider will get his 5. Sneider will get his 5
Jeff. Category 14. Will Smith.
Oh.
Will Smith. All right, here you go. In the film Hitch, what does Kevin James's character throw away right before he plants a big kiss on the woman of his dreams?
Glasses?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
First one. In Hitch, what does Kevin James's character throw away right before he plants a big kiss on the woman of his dreams? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Second one. In Hitch, what does Kevin James' character throw away right before he plants a big kiss on the woman of his dreams?
It's a guess, but if you kiss the woman of your dreams, you probably don't need Hitch anymore. I'm gonna guess he throws away Hitch's number.
It's his inhaler. His inhaler. All right, so now Paul Oyama can win the game if he hits the 5. If he misses the 5, we go to sudden death. All right, and the Oyama chance start.
All right. Paul Oyama has selected category number 11. Category number 11, Paul, for your 5-point question.
Is it Harry Potter?
And a potential win. It is not Harry Potter. It is, in fact, dramas.
Oh, that's broad.
Dramas. And your question for the win and to retain this belt right here. In the film American Beauty, Lester Burnham asked for what vegetable dish to be passed to him several times, only to throw the dish into the wall.
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
In American Beauty,
Last one.
In American Beauty, Lester Burnham asked for what vegetable dish to be passed to him several times, only to throw the dish into the wall.
Green bean casserole?
It's incorrect. Looking for asparagus.
Asparagus.
So
Oh.
we're going to sudden death. Sudden death.
God.
15-15.
Would you
Sudden
want it
death.
any other way? In New York City.
What was the answer? Was it peas?
Asparagus. Asparagus.
We get sudden death.
Sudden death for the championship.
Are you
New
freaking
York, could you
kidding me?
ask for anything more? Sudden death. All right.
Sudden death sucks. Like for a player, it sucks. But for us, it's amazing.
All right. So here's how it goes.
All right.
Sudden death.
Sudden death, gentlemen. All right, crowd. I do need the crowd to remain somewhat silent during the reading of the rules because I don't know if either competitor knows how sudden death works. Sudden death, it works a lot like round number 1. It's just like the pressure's like way more intense. We're going to ask a question to the field. So the question is asked. You have 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you with the markers you have. Now, if you both get the question right, you get a point and we move on to the next question. If you both get the question wrong, no points are awarded and we move on to the next question. If one of you gets the question right and the other one does not, the person with the correct answer will be the champion.
And you both have one JTE rule. One for this round. All right. So we ask the champion, are you ready?
Set your clocks again. Let's do this.
Challenger, are you ready?
I don't even know how I got to this point.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, guys. First question. First question. Which actor makes a silent cameo as a priest at the beginning of 1978's Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Throwing heat out of the gate.
Got to start with opinion.
Oof.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, there's
Oof.
your first.
That's your only JT rule.
Yep. All right. Where did it go? Somewhere. All right, which actor makes a silent cameo as a priest at the beginning of 1978's Invasion of the Body Snatchers? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Paul Oyama.
It's good be it, boys. Robert Duvall.
And Jeff Sneider.
Nope.
And your winner! And still, movie trivia Schmoedown, champion of the world!
That was a rough finish for Sneider. Wow.
How about that?
Oyama takes it.
Robert Duvall, who won Sneider the title back at Spectacular.
That's right.
It sinks him here in New York. Oyama keeps it in sudden death.
Oyama gets the belt, he gets an embrace from Kevin Smets, and I think he's won over the respect of this crowd. Even if you weren't rooting for Oyama, you cannot deny that this guy is one of the new stars in the movie trivia Schmoedown, and he's got the belt to prove it.
He's 6-0. No one has ever done that before. 6-0. He's one of the few who have won the title and defended it. He defended the championship against a very, very cagey Jeff Sneider all the way back here. Back and forth they went.
Damn,
he missed
Oyama.
his 2 and his 3 and his 5. He missed all of his questions in round number 5 and still won because of that. Yeah, but give it to Jeff Sneider here. He came back, fought hard, got himself to sudden death.
Hell of an effort.
Yeah. And Sneider just barely misses it, but
Sneider.
Oyama still the champion. He's going to Spectacular. He will face the winner of the tournament now. And there he is, the champ, winning that belt. So Kaiser and the Dungeon pick up another win here this season. And unfortunately, Roxy and Sneider have to go home empty-handed, but they fought pretty hard.
They fought very valiantly, and you know that Kaiser is smiling at the Chili's 2 in Terminal 3 of LAX, where he is currently awaiting the next flight to New York to congratulate his young protege.
Damn,
and you're right,
damn, what a match that
We
is.
had a lot of fans here tonight, and he gave one hell of an effort. That's maybe the best I've seen Sneider play in a singles match.
Oh, God, no. He fought back. He fought back. I mean, he's been in a fire before.
Pretty
what he did, I think this is where you give a lot of credit to Roxy Strider here, too. Jeff Sneider from about a year ago gives up.
Walks away.
He was in a different headspace back then, but now this Jeff Sneider said, nope, I'm going to fight back. He fought back, and he got himself to sudden death. And it was funny, because of that, Robert Duvall was the one that won him the title at the Patriots, and it's the one that sinks him here in New York. But Paul Oyama is still the champ, 6-0, and Emma Fife is going to be talking to both the still champion, Paul Oyama, and the Insneider, Jeff Sneider. Take it away, Emma.
Thank you, Christian. And here we are with your still movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Primetime Paul Oyama. Paul.
Really? The same chant that you give to Dan
How
Morrill?
does it feel to have your first title defense live?
I don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
I don't know if there are words for it. You know, this crowd is incredible. I almost blew it, but here we are.
Here we are, yes. And, you know, I think that there was little doubt in anybody's mind that there was a very good chance that you were going to defend the title today, but you just truly proved your worth here in the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, I've clearly worked very hard for this. And, you know, all credit to my competitor, but I came here ready to defend this belt. And, I had that confidence in myself. That's something that Kaiser instilled in me. He kind of, left me with the ability to stand on my own. He couldn't be here, but he was in here and in here all week and all year. And he's been incredible. Smet's obviously supporting. That's huge. And just excited. Great day for the dungeon.
I mean, clearly, too, spending all that time trapped in a dungeon studying movie trivia alongside Kevin Smets clearly has rubbed off on you. Props to you for choosing Harry Potter in that betting round.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff has been vocal in the past about not being a big fan, so I figured I'd use that to my advantage.
And how do you feel about some of the
criticism, shall we say, that might be arising in terms of you choosing to have spinners and opponent's choice on the wheel in a championship match?
I don't think that people who win titles will be making those complaints. And you know, I do what it takes to win.
That is fair. That is fair.
And that's fine. They can do whatever they want.
It's strategy.
I will
you know.
continue to do, use the strategy that's best to my advantage, and I'm not going to stop because some people are mad about it.
I mean, you know, when you are the champion, you earn the right to make those choices, and you know, with the level of competition being what it is in the Schmoedown today, you got to take advantage of every advantage you can possibly get yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you just got to, use everything in your toolbox to your advantage, and you just have to come here ready to play and ready to win.
So you'll be defending the singles belt again this year. Who do you see coming up through the singles tournament as potentially being your biggest threat to that thing there? He might consider himself to be here in this building tonight. He might have played in the last match. Not that I'm trying to influence your opinion or anything.
I mean, yeah, I'd be stupid to overlook what happened before this. But also, I'd love to rematch the kid, and anything can happen. So I'm excited to play whoever comes out of there.
It's true. Anything can happen here in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Yeah, you came in with a strong lead. Started looking bleak there for a second. We went into that sudden death, but in the end, here we are. Congratulations, Paul Oyama, on your first title defense.
Thank you, Emma. Thank you, crowd.
Woo!
And we will be right back with Jeff Sneider and his manager, Roxy Stryer.
Well, like you said, I mean, I gotta give credit to the kid there, Paul Oyama. What he said was, when Emma asked him, Emma said, what do you think about the criticism? He's like, look, I want to keep on the belt any way I can. So that means putting opponents and spinners on there. You win, you keep on it. Look, he's a champion. You do whatever you have to do. You want to hold on to that belt. You may not like it, but he's still the champion of the world right now, and he did it because
it's strategy.
That strategy. He hit opponent's choice. Spinner's choice, and then he picked Harry Potter, and that's what won him the match.
Yeah, just such a cool, calm, collected head about it. He's got such a veteran presence for being. He's a child. A child has the belt, and he knows so much about movies. But more importantly, I think that he brings a moxie, a style to the league. It may be understated. It may tend towards the heel a little bit. But look, a nice handshake between him and Jeff Sneider. Very well played match in front of a great crowd. And what more can you ask for if you're Paul Oyama right now than the belt in New York City?
That's right. All right. So obviously, it was a fight, it was a battle, it was a scrap between one of the greatest players of all time here, the two-time team champ, Jeff Sneider. Didn't win the gold tonight, but I'm sure he's got a lot to say. Emma fights with Jeff Sneider and Roxy Stryer.
Thanks, Mark and Christian. Man, if only the question had been who plays Rufus Scrimgeour in the Harry Potter films, then Jeff Sneider, you might have you still wouldn't have won because you didn't bet as many points as Paul Oyama did. So unfortunately, no victory for you here today, but a game well fought.
No, it wasn't.
Come on.
Didn't play great, guys.
You did.
Definitely psyched myself out. Wrote HAL 9000. Wrote Ant. Erased them both. Why would Owen Wilson and Bill Cosby be in a movie together? But really, what cost me the game was betting 1 point on Harry Potter instead of a 0. The game would have been over at the end of round 3. I blew it. You can't make mistakes when you're going against a guy like Paul Oyama. I made a lot of them today. Tough one, man. Would love to have back, but them's the breaks.
I think that second-guessing yourself seems to be going around today. I mean, Haley was having that going on during the first match here, and it just seems like it was an epidemic, and it just kind of made its way to you today. What do you think went differently for you? Because this is not your first live event. Obviously, you crushed it in Chicago. You and Mark Andreyko walking away with a win there. But what do you think? What affected your performance today?
I mean, a lot of pressure, obviously. I mean, I didn't have anything to lose. You had a belt to lose, but I don't know. Legacy. I had a spot on Mount Rushmore. Oh, they were chiseling it. And I don't know that I'm there yet. But you know what? I'm going to see Paul Oyama again. I'm a Fife. I'm pretty confident in that. What else? I mean, listen, I'll just say, JT and I never put a spinner's choice and opponent's choice on the wheel. But I can't bitch about it because he got opponent's choice and then got spinner's choice. So it's like, I can't be mad. I wouldn't have done it. Whatever. Good game, Paul Oyama, and thank you, Roxy, for keeping my head in it, because this could have been a TKO real easy.
Well, and I mean, your season season is certainly not over. I mean, you and Mark and Draco, the odd couple, you guys are playing in the teams tournament this year. So that is something that we'll be able to see going forward.
I would predict that you're going to see a very strong comeback in the team's tournament.
Woo! I like those odds. I've seen good stuff out of the odd couple, no doubt, largely in thanks to Roxy Stryer, who truly, I mean, things were... I mean, we all saw it. Sneider was down, but I think having Roxy there in the wings, and Roxy, you coming out and encouraging Sneider to, you know, get his head back in the game really made a difference today.
I'm so proud of this guy. I mean, that was a crazy tough match. Oyama's a beast. He really is, and I was impressed today because the one thing I know for sure is that Sneider knows more than Oyama does after this. It was not about knowledge right now. He had more of the answers in his head. And I just truthfully want to say what a respectable, unbelievable player he is. We walked off stage, and Oyama's first thing was, how did you not know the Shawshank question? Oyama, you missed your 2-point, your 3-point, and your 5-point. What is that? What kind of player is that? What kind of respect for the league is that? And Sneider has been doing this for a really long time. This is not his first loss. It will not be his last loss, probably, but he will outlast all of them. I don't mean that because he's not the best. I mean it because it's a game. He's a human being, and these games are really hard. And I know we're going to see Oyama again, and we're going to kick the living crap out of him.
I will say this much. Congratulations to Paul Oyama. You are a young prodigy, and you are the player of the year. But just because you win doesn't mean the manager gets to take credit for that success. And I really think that Roxy Stryer keeping my head in this game, bringing it down to sudden death, that is why, even though I lost the game, Roxy Stryer deserves your vote for Manager of the Year.
Nice.
Well, there you have it.
Hey, Action Industry, is that Danny Nose over there?
Jeff Sneider, everybody.
All right, well.
Jeff Sneider may not always have respect for the stage upon which he stands. Need I remind you of the water bottle incident in Chicago? But certainly has a lot of respect for the game and particularly for his manager, Roxy Stryer. Now back to you, Mark and Christian.
All right. Wait, what?
Of course. Oh, I know what this is. They're gonna announce it. They already announced it publicly.
Dagnino hitting the stage.
I know what this is.
He loves his attention. We know that.
Dagnino, good.
You guys know what they call me in Japan, right?
Gucci-san.
Of course. You know what they call me in America? Just Gucci. Now you guys had a nice event in January. You know why I wasn't there? Gucci doesn't do winter apparel. Now let me tell you something here. The Five Horsemen, yeah, we're in a tailspin. Like Launchpad McQuack in like every single episode of DuckTales. We know that. But you know what? Feast your eyes on this.
It's Dan Murrell. He's gonna announce that he's gonna use his title shot.
Hey everybody, how's it going? You caught me at work where I work. Hello New York City. I'm so happy to be able to talk to you, even if I'm not there live. I know a lot of you may have thought like, oh, is Dan going to show up tonight? He's going to cash in the title shot to take the singles belt back. And you know what? I thought about it, because it kills me to have lost that belt. I love that belt. It was my first belt. And I'd like to congratulate the new champion. I know who they are because it just happened, but I'm not going to say their name out loud because I don't need to. They were just there. Congratulations to the champ. It's a great club to be a part of or to stay a part of. And, you know, I have so much fun playing the game, and I know what it's like to win a championship in front of a live crowd. As a matter of fact, I did that earlier this year right there in New York City.
Yeah, baby.
I'm holding for a applause. I'm assuming you applauded. That's like a hometown thing, right? Anyway, I'm hoping there was an applause break there. This is going to look really stupid. Playing in front of a live audience is such a thrill, and I really honestly did think about coming and cashing in today. But then I got to thinking about something else. And you know, one of the things that I feel like I am is a giver. I like to give people what they want. Earlier this year, I was very lucky to be given a title shot by winning the free-for-all. I outlasted William Bibbiani, which not a lot of people can say that they've done. I was very lucky to have won that event and to have that opportunity. And I've had this title shot in my pocket all year. And a lot of people have been saying like, oh, Dan, did you forget about your title shot? No, of course I didn't forget about it. I've been thinking about what to do with that title shot since I won it. And I think I finally know what it is I want to do. My partner, John Roca, and I are a team called the Founding Fathers. And earlier this year, we got a chance to go play in Houston. And these guys from Corruption were so angry about it. They just kept saying like, oh, why do they get to go? We have a better record than them. We beat them. Well, it's not fair. Blah, blah, blah. They were so angry that we got to go play a live event. And I was thinking about giving people what they want. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So Corruption on October 19th in Orlando, Florida, I'm going to give you what you so desperately wanted earlier this year. You get to headline a live event. And you get to headline it against me and John Roca. Because you're going to be fighting us for the movie Trivia Schmoedown team belts live in front of an audience. That's right. I'm using my title shot, and I am calling you out, Corruption. You thought you were going to wait till the end of a tournament? You thought you were going to be able to maybe coast to the end of the year, maybe play 1 or 2 more games? You got to go through me and John first. You wanted the live event so bad, you got it. And you know what? Yeah, you have beaten us twice. You got the better of us. One of them was really close. One of them was not so close. But don't think that we're afraid of you. As a matter of fact, we're so not afraid of you that I am challenging you. I warned you to be careful what you wish for. You've been talking all this stuff about how the horsemen are old and it's time to take them out behind a bar and put them out of their misery. Well, you get another chance to prove it, and you get a chance to prove it live in front of a crowd. So Mike, Chance, put your Mickey ears on and get on the plane because John Roca and I will see you in Orlando. Boom. Thanks for watching, New York.
Bro, Dan Morrill is so underrated at talking. That is a good video. That's a good vlog. That's a good vlog.
The Founding Fathers main event, October 19th for the title. Now, normally what we do with these things, we like to keep a lot of this quiet until it's released to the public. What I would love the New York crowd to do is everyone, when you have a chance, tag Chance Ellison and Mike Kalinowski and let them know the challenge has been laid down and they have been called out on October 19th. It's going down. Get your tickets now, October 19th. Now, listen to this card. This card that we're going to see on October 19th, 2 5-round fights now. You've got
the new poster is so cool.
Versus Corruption for the team championship. And on the undercard will be the singles finals for the ultimate Schmoedown. And potentially you could have John Roca or Chance Ellison or Mike Kalinowski playing twice in one night. Depending on what happens.
5-round matches, one night, and our writer Chris Galiski's head just exploded hearing that news. That is going to be impressive, and we get to go to a water park the day before, so we'll be well lubricated and ready to go on Saturday night in Orlando, Florida.
New York, we did it! Once again, New York bringing the house down, championship match, and what an event it was. A great match between Irwin going one more step towards, now he's in the second round, going to look to either fight Bibbiani or Chance Ellison, and the champion, Paul Oyama, youngest champion, 6-0. 1 title defense, making it all the way to the spectacular. Next time we'll see him defend that belt will be December 7th. We'll find out who he plays on October 19th in Orlando.
An incredible night of history was made here tonight. We could not have done it without you, great fans. And how about a round of applause for our incredible crew that is working this event. The best in the business, bar none.
Kristen Ruvacabla, Beardo, Brian Perez, Pat Williams, Cameron Rice,
Thank you, Mark Ellis.
RB3.
Love that poster in the front row there. Guys, thank you once again. You really are the best fans in the world. So dedicated. There's a friend of mine who came. Actually, it was Roxy who told me about a friend that was in the audience tonight and said, "Your fans are so crazy." In the best way possible. So dedicated, so amazing. We love you to death. Thank you for making this happen. Everyone watching, everyone who keeps on coming out to them, you guys are the best. We'll see you next time.
Oh yeah, this trailer again. But I'm gonna cut this short because I've seen this trailer previously. So I'm gonna cut this short. Oh.
That's what we like to hear. My very first special, which puts a lot.
Okay, so that is the end of the match for the title match, Sneider versus Oyama. My mind was like blanking for a second, like, who did we just play? Because of that Dan Mortal thingy. But yeah, that has been a very, I would say that's a very close match. It went to sudden death. Paul Oyama nearly lost it, but of course he win it back. My Siri just turned on for some reason. But he nearly lost it, but he gets it back in the sudden death. He screws up in the 5th round, but he did well in the 3rd round. Obviously the batting round, the 2nd round he did okay, despite Oyama, I feel like, did well to defend his belt. Sneider just loses it. He's so close yet so far. He didn't have a good game like he said earlier on, but you know, that's a game. Sometimes you have a good game, sometimes you have an off game, but Oyama is just, he should be respected. 6-0, 1 knockout. I don't know if he deserves the "you deserves it" chant, because that one, the first time we heard that was when Dan Morrell got it, and when Dan Morrell got it, it feels so right because he was out from the game for so long. He got knocked out, and then he came back. He nearly wins it, but he loses it, and finally he defeats Irwin in a live show in New York. And that chant just feels so fitting. And I don't know if this feels the exact same situation for it. But you know, respect to Paul Oyama regardless. And yeah, Roxy is definitely Manager of the Year contender. I still don't know who I'm gonna vote for between Kaiser or Roxy. Depends how it turns out at the end of the year. But yeah, that is a good match. And Dan Morrell calling out Kalinowski and Chance. And I know that's gonna happen because they promote it all over social media. And I predict like, oh, they definitely announce it at the end of the live stream, the live show. But the way Dan does it, man, he don't get enough credits for the way how he talks, for the way how he cuts a promo, for the way how he literally vlogs that scene. That was really well done, and you know, I'm gonna root for Founding Fathers, Horsemen, man. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see the channel grow, all you have to do is click the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to see more Schmoedown content like this, more reaction. I do Councilmen podcast like I plugged in the beginning of the show. Check out my Councilmen podcast tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST. 8 p.m. EST. Hopefully we're right on time. Me and my friend, we're gonna be talking about it chapter 2, so tune in to then. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And follow me on social media, J. Dharma. Until next time, ciao out.